Good afternoon, this is Nick with Williams Sewer Line Inspectors. We're performing a video inspection at 3067 St. George Street in Los Feliz. Right now what we're looking at is some plastic pipe which is directly underneath the access point, which is inside the driveway. So there is a driveway access point that's covered with a concrete cap which says sewer on it, and we're directly underneath that, and this is a plastic pipe here. I'm going to go ahead and pull back from this point and showing you everything that we've seen up to this point, and then we'll do a second video showing you from this point forward. So this is a cast iron pipe here. What we're really looking for in cast iron pipe is we're trying to see if any holes exist in the pipe, which would be shown to us by roots intruding through it, or sometimes we can just visually see cracks or holes missing pipe. This pipe looks to be, I would say, around 60 years old. Could be a little bit older, could be even 80 years old. We're seeing a lot of root deformation caused by rusting. Seeing a little bit, it's just cobwebs. Let's see, pull back a little bit further. Some rust flaking occurring. Definitely some heavier rusting going on. That's an indicator that the pipe is close to a failure point. Here we have some roots coming into the line. Roots coming into a clay line is a sure indicator that holes can form in the pipe. The way that it works with cast iron is that it lasts really well for about 80 years. After that point, the rust is just worn away so much of the pipe wall thickness that the pipe wall remaining is about as thin as a paper in many different places. And what will happen is that we'll start to see roots coming in one or two locations, but that's just an indicator that roots are going to be coming into the entire line in a very, very near future. There's a lot of areas of the pipe here which are covered at this time. The bottom of the pipe is sort of dirty and silty. This is an indication that dirt is able to get into the line, showing that holes exist. Here we have a lot of roots coming into the line. This is a really heavy root intrusion coming in here for our cast iron line. And these roots will eventually get thick enough to block the pipe, but more importantly, this is an indicator that shows that holes exist in the pipe, and that sewer is able to escape the pipe and into the soil around it. This contaminates the soil, becomes a health and a safety concern. So I went ahead and located that. This is where plastic starts again in the system. So right here is where the cast iron really starts, and that's right underneath some bushes just out in front of the front door. I marked it with some green paint. It's about 3 foot deep. It runs from this point, the cast iron, all the way to that second access point in the driveway that has the concrete cap on it that says sewer. Definitely going to recommend that the cast iron in this line be replaced. This plastic is a material which is really top-notch for sewer lines. It doesn't rust or corrode. It's pretty much immune to any chemical that goes into a sewer line, except for perhaps some very heavy acids such as nail polish remover and things like that. Normal chemicals which go into sewage don't affect plastic at all, and doesn't allow for roots to get into the line. So a plastic system can last for an estimated of 200 years without any maintenance or issues. This is where we entered the line today. That's the side of the house there. The line is actually running underneath the house towards the front door, which is over in that direction over there, and then it runs down next to the walkway to the driveway. Please see my written report for all final findings and recommendations on this line. Just a quick sum up of what's going to be needed on this is the cast iron in the line should be replaced. That's starting underneath the green spot in the side planter area next to the front door. And it runs, at that point it's 3 foot deep, and it runs straight over to where the second access point is in the driveway area. Again, this is Nick with Williams Sewer Line Inspectors. Thank you very much, and have a great day.